And it's all necessary.
And then they get all upset when they get called whatever name.
Right.
It's a word. Walk away.
But it's a good I mean, it ain't like somebody said, I'm going to kill you. I put the gun in your face. I'm going to shoot you. You know, it just works. Okay.
How you doing?
This is my husband.
Nice to meet you.
And this is her husband right here.
Nice to meet you.
Look.
I don't have any more copies on me. I gotta go back to my vehicle and get more, but
Okay. I mean, if you have more of these, we can help pass these around.
Me and her consider this my wife.
all right. Thank you. You know, I work as a bouncer sometimes at a bar in Sheboygan. It's a strip club. After bar closes, I stand outside the door, make sure people can't get back in.
And make sure everybody gets safe to their car.
Yeah, and make sure the dancer. But dancer came out, started talking to her female friend that whose birthday it was. One friend saying, "Oh, let's go out right now." The dancer's like, "I can't go out now. I'll take you out for breakfast in the morning." They went back and forth for like 10 minutes on this. Same exact thing. I'll take you out in the morning. No, let's go now. The girl whose birthday it was had two friends with her, both male. One was the boyfriend, one was boyfriend's friend. The dancer goes in, and I just said, never trust a stripper. Joking around. The one friend wigged out. What'd you say? I said, never trust a stripper. My baby mama's a stripper.
Can't trust her either.
He says, I'll give you one more chance not to say that. So I said it again. I'll shoot you, I'll get a 207, I'll shoot you, and I'll dump your body where they'll never find it. So I don't care you got a stun gun, because I have my CCL, I can have a stun gun. I had it on me, and you know I had it when I was escorting people out the door, because I said, hey, time to go, we're going to talk to Spark, hey, come here, crackle a little, you know. Right. So I don't care about stun gun. I got my thigh rig with my Glock in it. He's like, I don't care about stun gun. I'm like, walk away before you get hurt. He threatened to kill me. I would have been, well, with my right, pull it out, tell him get on the ground. But you know what? Walk away before you get hurt. Right. It's not working into a fight over stupid stuff.
Yeah, out here shooting each other over stupid stuff that doesn't make any sense at all.
You know, I have no problem with you shooting someone who's trying to take your life, break into your house, and harm you and your family. Right. That's what weapons are for.
But when you just out here like, hi, pal, like for no reason at all.
You dissed my woman 2 weeks ago, and I'm gonna shoot.
I'm about to get you. It happened 3 years ago. Like, yeah. Remember you shot at me? Like, you didn't die though. Praise God, you didn't die.
Testify and send them to prison. Right. Unless your life is in imminent danger, you don't use it, but you carry it, so you're able to use it. Because you know, some guy comes up and you know, let's say I'm in a gas station, he decides he's going to start robbing the place. Huh?
It's concealed weapons license.
I have it for almost 2 years now.
2 years? I've been having my concealed weapons license for 10 years.
10 years? Wisconsin hasn't had it for that, but you know, they walk in, you know, the simple open carry of a weapon. If you walk into a gas station intent on robbing, you see me standing there with the gun on my hip, you're not going to rob the place. You're not going to ask. Very few, but
they're like you ain't going to use it.
They're not willing to escalate to first-degree murder to rob a gas station. They'll wait till you leave or they'll go somewhere else. Now, you know, the people that sit there and have it concealed, now if someone walks in, they start an armed robbery. You start going for your gun. Now it's for them. It's now a choice of, am I going to get shot or am I going to shoot? So just merely having a gun out in the open, not threatening, just on your hip, tells people, hey, I'm willing to defend myself. Go do something stupid somewhere else, you know.
Right. Because people, they act a fool for no reason. They be in the middle of the street talking about, I got this and I'm about to tear it up. Like, no, there's kids out here, you know. A lot of people, I mean, they got the wrong people with the guns that don't need it. That's all. That's all it is. There's a lot of people that got shit that they don't even need to have.
And so often when you call the cops come into your place, all of a sudden you're the criminal.
Yeah, you going to jail for protecting yourself because they didn't know.
Even if you didn't shoot anybody. You call the cops, hey, someone broke in, all of a sudden you're being harassed. There's a case in Texas, a farmer out there called, hey, we got burglarized. 3 hours later, the cops finally show up. He's on a farm out in the country. Deputy pulls into this driveway, gets out of the vehicle, farm dog comes running up barking. Deputy pulls his gun, shoots the dog, gets in his vehicle, backs up. The farmer, all his guns had been stolen. So he couldn't put the dog down. The dog's sitting there in pain. He ended up drowning his dog just to put it out of his misery. This deputy came to this guy's place, got out of his car and shot the dog. And necropsy, which is an autopsy on a dog, showed the dog got shot in the back of the head. So that dog was no threat to the guy. So,
like I saw one thing that, you know, this lady, her husband was wanted for the police. And they didn't know he passed away. The U.S. Marshals raided this woman's house 12 times for a dead husband.
I read that.
You read about that?
Yep.
And they was wrong, they was harassing this woman, and all along, every time they came, she had to let them know that this person is deceased. They just wouldn't stop messing with this woman. And I hope that, you know, there's a lawsuit. I mean, like, what if I was a cop and I'm coming to your house looking for somebody that's deceased, and I'm coming 12 times in a, you know, less than, the lady said about 12 times a month, wasn't it?
It was 12 times over years, but it's ridiculous.
And this person is dead. Y'all looking for a dead person. They raided your house for a dead person.
Let me see that blue lighter over there. Hey, your shit just feel good.
Oh, definitely got it.
I know, we've been eating.
But
You heard about that name? The police is looking for a dead husband. So they raided her house 12 times. And all of them dead.
they just had a case where
Is that the one where she had somebody buried him in the backyard?
Nah. This lady, her husband been dead, but the police kept raiding her house over and over.
Listen, how about the woman I was locked up with who killed her baby, who cooked her baby and fed it to her husband? Because she said he loved the baby more than he loved her. Here go your lighter.
That lady was being in jail.
And then there was one who beat her kids in the
That's
head
like
with a
Jeffrey
hammer,
Dahmer.
got them dressed, and told her husband, she said she told her husband, you love them more than me, now you can bury them.
Shit, that's crazy, because I saw a pregnant girl, her boyfriend took her to the mall, and because he spent his money on his nephew, she waited till he got home and stabbed him to death because he didn't buy her nothing from the mall. Swear to God, in Chicago about 2-3 weeks ago. A young lady got mad at her man and killed
I'm sorry, sir.
And I'm like,
That's
y'all
fine.
just around here just killing people like
No, I have
freely.
respect. I was
you
just,
know, they
you know,
just
I didn't
not-
want no ashes.
I know you didn't try to. I ain't worried about it.
No, it's just that I don't understand. They out here just killing people like, oh, I won't.
Okay,
I'm
tell
like,
me,
it ain't
bring
no.
it to me.
You know, and I don't understand how, like, they say, like, a person kills somebody, they get less time than a motherfucker that's attempting to murder somebody. Like, how you gonna do some shit like that? That's backwards law. Like, if this person takes somebody's life, it's for you to take their life. They took somebody else's life. I don't give a fuck what the circumstances was or what the judge trying to say. They took somebody,
Bring it here.
somebody
Your daddy
life. They
gonna
not gonna
fix
be here. Your ass is gonna be here.
Your
So
daddy
anybody
fix
that
it
takes
when he
somebody's
come up
life
here.
or take
No.
somebody's life that shouldn't take their life, I can understand if you trying to do bodily harm to me. I have all rights to defend myself.
Right.
Just going out hurting somebody,
Right.
killing somebody, they deserve to be in jail for the rest of their life. I don't understand the law.
I actually believe there ought to be the death penalty in Wisconsin.
I think
You
so,
intentionally kill someone, we have concrete, you know,
Concrete
video
evidence,
proof,
your ass need
blood
to be
proof.
electrocuted. But you
But
know, up
that's
in,
crazy.
you know, up in
Hold on,
California,
excuse
they don't even have
Excuse me.
they ain't even got enough drugs to
But
electrocute
that's
somebody.
crazy because when we got robbed at the gas station, they got a camera in the back, the front, and both sides. The police didn't do nothing when we got robbed, and I had my son with me.
Yeah.
You know-
Well, the video evidence wasn't good enough.
That's just wrong, man. They need that if they're gonna put somebody to be a police officer, that's somebody supposed to really be out here trying to serve and protect. Not somebody that's trying to guide and direct. These people trying to guide and direct, but they ain't trying to serve and protect, and that's all bad. If you're gonna be a cop, you're supposed to be out here trying to serve, protect, and guide and direct. You're supposed to be trying to help people. You out here not trying to help anyone.
Thank you,
know?
sir.
You're welcome.
No, I don't think there's a lot of laws out here, sir.
You know that about 2
Like
months.
that man that shot the girl, that little girl that's around the corner. They ain't charged this motherfucker with attempted murder. He tried to kill this little girl. They ain't charged him. They charged him with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. No, you supposed to charge this motherfucker with attempted murder.
Charge them with everything you can.
Right, and they
No
not,
charge
they
for
just
being in the
charge him
school zone with a firearm.
with that too. They
I
ain't
guarantee he's
say that.
18. He doesn't have a concealed carry license.
Right, and they ain't charged him with none of that stuff we talking about. They just charged him with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. What about attempted murder? What about shooting in a school zone? And the crazy part about it is this motherfucker told the police that he knew that it was kids on the playground. That's what's so crazy. He told them he knew it was kids on the playground. He said he was going to meet somebody, and the witnesses said shit, he was shooting on his bike. So obviously you knew who was at that damn park when you was shooting. You know what you was doing. You was liable to accept everything that came about.
You say you
know,
gonna
that's
beat him
just
up,
wrong.
get him.
I don't understand the laws. The
Blue
laws
Eye
is
said they
lawless.
can have some.
They need capital punishment.
Well, put them down.
And then it's so crazy because they ain't even got enough drugs for somebody. Like, I watched this man get electrocuted on TV about a week ago, two ago. The drug war.
Lethal injection?
The drug war. The drug, he didn't kill
They all
him.
been eating
It
them.
didn't kill him. So then they dosed him up with another extra strength stuff. Then they killed him. You get what I'm saying? They saying they ain't really got enough drugs. They were saying we got enough drugs for the people that need to be.
Well, that's because drug companies aren't willing to sell to the prisons because they know what those drugs are used for. And, well, they take the hypocritical, you know, do no harm. So they don't want to be selling their drugs and get bad advertising while these drugs are being used to kill people. Bring back the electric chair. Firing squads, hanging, whatever.
I just pray that everything go bad.
And they're so worried about these convicted murderers being
No, before that. That's how you work.
killed in a humane manner. You know, that guy who the drugs didn't work right, he shot a woman and buried her alive.
Yeah, he watched the man's
And they're all worried about how he suffered. He shot her and buried her alive. How much did she suffer? He ain't worried about how much she suffered. Just, oh, this poor guy.
And then they was going to reschedule him to get electrocuted because they said the drugs didn't work. And when they went in his cell, he was already dead.
So,
Like the man that they said he killed 5 different people. They ain't even trying to charge him with the murders he told him he did. So, you know, the world just all fucked up. That's all that's wrong. Motherfuckers is all fucked up in the brain. They out here doing so many drugs, it's damaging their brain. That's what's wrong.
but I know we get some more constitutions. Keep walking around, talking with people. Good talking with you. Good talking with you.
Good talking to you too, sir.
I don't want to step on your burdock. Have a good day.
Oh, it's okay. We
And that's good.
we
You
got a
bring
mother
your
learn.
big old rifle
Burdock.
out. That's good. You bring your rifle out.
Yeah. See you, little man. Good meeting you. Be safe. Hope things get better around here. See you guys. How you doing?
Yeah, I see that gun on you. Good.
Would you like to pack the Constitution?
Yeah, put that in.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Let me get the gate for you.
Yeah, keep the neighborhood straight.
How you doing? You a security guard?
Yeah,
How you doing?
pretty good.
Like to pack the Constitution?
Sure.
Do they let you be armed on your job, or is it unarmed?
Unarmed guard. I'm trying to get my concealed carry.
Do you
July 7th.
have you taken the class?
It's the one coming up on July 7th.
Free one or
I think it's paid. I don't know any free ones.
WisconsinCarry.org. They offer free concealed carry classes. You go on their, go on their website. They got a class schedule. And you look for ones that are close, where you can, ones that are close enough time frame that works for you. You know, you might have to wait a couple months to find one that's there and open and available, but it is free if, you know, well, you said you're already taking one. But, you know, the shooting that happened over there, you know, I open carry.
Oh, okay.
You didn't even notice.
I noticed.
Now you did, huh?
Yeah,
you know, simply having firearms out in the open, criminals, they're not willing to
yeah, they not.
use their weapon. They hide, sneak, jump you when you're unsuspecting. You know, if you were intent on robbing a place and you walk into a gas station, I'm in there, you see the firearm, you're not going to rob the place. You're not willing to escalate the first-degree murder to get a few $100 out of the till. So just simply having firearms in law-abiding citizens' hands, you know, deters the crime.
That is true.
And you know, it's certainly not something that everyone would want to do. You know, you get some small little person that's not real familiar with their firearm, not prepared, hasn't trained at all, until they're nervous.
Yeah.
If someone would jump them, you know, it gives them an equalizer having it there, but because, you know, they gotta train and practice and go through their head on what they want to do, be prepared for what they're going to do in the event something like that would happen. But you know, it's a shame that more people don't exercise their Second Amendment right, Wisconsin Constitution, first article, section 25 right, to carry a weapon.
Got that in there.
Not the Wisconsin Constitution. This is just the U.S. Constitution has the Second Amendment. The Wisconsin Constitution says you have the right to carry a weapon for defense, which, you know, goes into more detail than the U.S. Constitution does. But you know, there's so many people that don't know that openly carrying a firearm is legal too. You can do that. Yes, you can. You have every right to. Now, because we're in a school zone, legally I have to have a CCL because I know there's a school over there. If you don't know that there's a school, you're not breaking the law, but expect to get hassled. The other part is, you know, you go to the Fifth Amendment, you got the right to remain silent. You don't got to talk to the cops. Because so often, you know, someone calls the cops, and all of a sudden cops show up at their door. Now they're getting treated like a criminal instead of like the victim.